Welcome back to the Ground Signal Academy, where we turn insights into action. In last week's video, you learned about account prioritization. In this session, we get to the core of ground signal's power, uncovering the hidden opportunities in your territory. And because great sales conversations start with relevance, you will learn how to spot what's actually driving demand in your market. Not guesses, not last year's menus, but what consumers are talking about right now. Here's the problem. Too many sales calls start with products, but buyers care more about what their guests are asking for. When those don't line up, conversations stall. Ground signal changes that by showing you demand before it's obvious. It captures how people talk about drinks, flavors, and occasions in real time, often before those preferences ever show up on a menu. Inside Ground Signal, you can explore a few key signals. First, cocktail formats that are gaining traction. This tells you how people want to drink, not just what they drink. Second, flavors that are accelerating faster than average. These are early indicators of what's about to break through. Third, seasonal or occasion-based spikes in conversation. Moments when demand suddenly matters more. This is the language buyers already care about, even if they haven't named it yet. Here's what to do now. This takes about 90 seconds. Log into the Ground Signal platform. If you completed Session 1, you'll land on your territory overview. At the top of the screen, you'll see the navigation ribbon. Just below the navigation ribbon are some images from accounts in your territory. You'll also see a short description of the accounts in your territory, as well as the total number of locations in the search. Just below are the on-premise experiences. This section summarizes the social posts from accounts in your territory. It shows what people are actually talking about on social media. At the bottom of the window, you will find the consumer behavior categories. Think of behaviors as what consumers follow, like, and engage with online. For this session, we will focus on the on-premise experiences portion of the home screen. Let's look at the top occasions section. In this example, birthday is the #1 mentioned occasion. In fact, 75% of the 62,040 accounts in the Western US have birthday social media posts tagged to their accounts. That means consumers mention birthdays in their social media posts 4.4% more frequently in the Western US than the national average. The arrows to the right of the categories expands the view to reveal more mentions. For example, clicking on the up-down arrow next to top occasions category brings up the full list of occasion mentions. In this example, with baseball season just around the corner, I can see that 34% of the accounts in my territory have specific sports mentions. To see the list of accounts in your territory with general sports mentions, click into the Attributes window, just like we learned in the last training session, and type in General Sports into the search box. Note, you might need to expand the occasions category to select it from the list. Now from this screen, identify one trend that stands out in your market. And ask yourself, where could this show up on a menu? That's the takeaway. Start with what consumers already want. Join us next week to learn how to turn consumer insights into a simple, buyer-friendly sales story. If you found this helpful, remember to like and subscribe. Until next week.